Hi, guys. Again, this is Tuesday, May 12th, and we're going to be talking about the conclusion. How do you wrap everything up that you've learned? We talked about getting reasons and how we have like a focus statement and how to get reasons to support the author's opinion. Now we're wrapping everything up and we are going to find the conclusion. How do we write a conclusion? So let's get started. Okay. So let me move myself. I always have to move myself over, guys. Always. Make myself a little bit bigger, smaller, maybe. I'll put myself next to me. Okay. Conclusion. What is a conclusion? Remember, a conclusion is at the end of your writing. It tells us the focus statement again in a different way. So, those say goodbye, write a short conclusion. Start with a wrap it up sentence starter, restate your prompt, your main ideas, make a personal connection. So, that is how we're going to wrap up this conclusion statement. So, I'm going to be reading The Honeybees Are Vanishing again. While I'm reading that, I want you to consider what we talked about yesterday on the reasons that the author is stating that these honeybees are vanishing. And then we're going to wrap that up and we're going to put the conclusion together. Sorry, I had to do something. The conclusion together, and we're going to wrap that up. Honeybees are vanishing. You may wish that honeybees would disappear when you see one outdoors in your yard or garden, but lots of honeybees are disappearing. Scientists don't know why, and they are very worried because bees help to grow many flowers, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Since last October, more than one third of the honeybees in the United States, that's billions of bees, left their beehives and vanished. Honeybees have disappeared from hives in Canada, Brazil, and Europe too. Honeybees are important because they spread pollen from flower to flower. Pollen is a powder that helps trees and plants grow vegetables and fruits. If there are no bees to spread pollen, experts are afraid that a lot of the food we eat will not be able to grow. Farmers don't just hope bees come along to pollinate their plants. Many farmers buy or rent beehives to put in their fields so bees will pollinate their crops. Hives are shipped to farmers' fields. They often travel many miles by trucks. Sorry about that. Scientists are starting to think that a disease or an insect may be causing the honeybees to disappear. Others say chemicals used on plants might harm the bees. The chemicals might cause the bees to forget how to get to their hives. Or maybe the bees are dying of stress from long trips they take on the trucks. Some beehives are shipped across country as many 5 times each year. Experts are taking samples from many hives that have been harmed. They will study the samples to see if they can learn the real cause behind the bees' disappearing act. More facts about honeybees. Honeybees pollinate more than 90 of the following crops in the US that we like to eat. The crops include apples, nuts, soybeans, broccoli, celery, squash, citrus fruits, melons, and cucumbers. Okay? So now we have to restate the opinion, and we have to write our conclusion statement. So I'm going to make this smaller so that you can see me typing and get myself over here. And I'm going to start typing. I'm going to indent, and I'm going to say, in conclusion, honeybees have been disappearing. Oops, I spelled disappearing wrong. Disappearing in different places, from different places, like the United States, Europe, and I'm going to go back to see what it says. Europe, Canada, and Brazil. Scientists are trying to find the reasons behind their vanishings, right? Then I'm going to state some believe that the chemicals or the travels of the honeybees can be the many reasons they are disappearing. Okay, so in conclusion, honeybees have been disappearing from the places like United States, Europe, Canada, and Brazil. And I got that right from the passage. Scientists are trying to find reasons behind their vanishings. I also got that from the passage. Some believe that chemicals or the travels of the honeybees can be the many reasons they are disappearing. I do hope you find the reasons behind their disappearance. So, wait, this up here. So we can continue to have fruits and vegetables grow. Move Miss Stitz over a little bit so that get the right word in there. There it goes. And I'm going to move Miss Stitz back over here so she could be part of my passage. So in the end of my conclusion, so what I did is that I went back into my passage and I found different information that I could use in my conclusion because that's going to support my whole findings. So I know that they've been disappearing from different places. I also know, according to the passage, that the chemicals or the traveling of the honeybees could be one of the reasons why they're disappearing. And then I have to support these reasons. I have to give my own opinion too. So that's what I did at the bottom. That's when I put, I do hope we find the reasons behind their disappearance so we can continue to have fruits and vegetables grow because we need fruits and vegetables. And so that's I would love for them to find the information on why these honeybees are disappearing. So that would be my wrap up, and that I would use this last part of my conclusion to wrap it up of all the other things and put everything together and write a paragraph so that we are able to show them so you're able to show your teachers how to complete a passage and how to make everything together. So if you have any questions, make sure that you are contacting your teacher. They'll be more than willing to help you out. So don't forget to reach out to us. Make sure that you upload your final passage and everything so that we can read it and give you some great feedback. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday.